Hi, I'm Father David, and with me here is one of my brother friars, Father Joe Schwab, who is from Santa Barbara, California, the old mission of Santa Barbara. And he is an expert on St. Clare, who is standing beside us here with St. Francis. And we are going to find out 5 facts, that you probably didn't know about St. Clare. Take it away, Joe.
Doing my research on St. Clare one semester at St. Meinrad Abbey, I found a lot of things that I didn't know previously, even though I had been a friar for many years, and I'd like to share just some of those with you. 5 things that I've picked out among many. Really, St. Clare gave up more than St. Francis did. When St. Francis left his family and his inheritance, he left a lot. But he was not a noble, and St. Clare was a noble. She left all that behind on top of the money and everything else, the status, the wealth, the power that went with being a noble in the Middle Ages. She left that behind. A lot of that St. Francis never had. He had the wealth, but he did not have the power and the nobility. She had a reputation for holiness before Francis ever did, and the people in the town talked about it. My guess is that reading between the lines, she and Francis got connected or introduced to each other through Bishop Guido, who we know from early sources Francis conferred with on frequent occasions. This is really interesting that she was known to be holy before he was. And Francis wanted to see her. Some of the early biographies have it that they wanted to see each other or she wanted to see him. But we know from Clare's sister Beatrice that Francis asked to see her. That's what started it. Those other things came a bit later. Okay. She was in the family. Other biographers were not. St. Clare led women to a feminine approach to Christian living. This was not done previously. There were significant women in church history in the Middle Ages who were leading women's communities, but St. Clare really led by developing a rule of form of life, using information from Francis, but not entirely his. A lot of it was theirs, as a group of women living together, experimenting, taking the gospel into their hearts, and then living it out in practical ways, and then developing that into a rule for women. First time this ever happened in church history, and Clare is the one who did it. As a result, she really needs to be considered the first female legislator in church history, because the rule of a religious order is part of church law. She wrote a piece of legislation, along with her other sisters, of course. But the point is that it was women who composed it, lived it, and put it down, and finally got it approved by Pope Innocent IV. Clare got it approved on her deathbed. And fifthly, I'd like to point out something about her spirituality, which was a spirituality of exchange. She noted that in the medieval world, there was a theology, if you will, of exchange. I give, as let's say a wealthy merchant, so that you, God, give me. So I give this chapel, God, to you, so you, God, are supposed to give me nice things. That's an exchange. But Clare turned that on its head and noted how Christ, who is God, emptied himself of his divinity, didn't hold on to it, he emptied himself so that we could be filled with the divinity of God. She said, what a great and worthy piece of commerce that is, as opposed to the merchant approach to this exchange. She really developed this strongly, and this developed a lot in St. Paul's writings, Philippians chapter 2, if you want to take a look at this sometime. So the divine becomes human, so that the human can be caught up in the divine. The spirituality of exchange. Remarkable woman.
Yeah.
I hope you learn more about her.
Joe, how can we learn more about her?
Well, funny.
Time for our commercial.
Funny you should ask, because as a result of my research there at the Abbey, I put together a book for pilgrims in Assisi who speak English when they visit the Church of St. Clare, so they could learn what is it that that building reveals, but what does it hide? So it reveals certain things about St. Clare, but it also hides certain things. Just as when Christ becomes incarnate, walking in the flesh among us, people don't recognize him as divine. It's hidden from them, but he's still divine, even though they don't see it. This building, the Basilica of St. Clare in Assisi, reveals and it obscures. So I put this together in book form with help of some other people in the Franciscan family. It's published by the Franciscan Renewal Center in Scottsdale, Arizona, whom you can contact if you'd like to get a copy.
We'll put that up on the screen.
Thank you. And I was told by a number of Franciscan scholars, Sister Ramona Miller, Sister Margaret Carney, Father Andre Serino, this is really good stuff. You should get it out there. And Andre in particular was very energetic about it. Joe, you've got to do this, he says. Man, I found out what work it is to get a book produced and published. But I did it in this little form. I kept it small on purpose so that someone traveling in Assisi can put it in their backpack and not have something to lug around. But it has really extensive endnotes in it, which give you a lot of information of the medieval world and how that was impacted and used by Clare, or that she fought against it. For example, the popes for decades told her she needed to do something different, and they wanted really her to be a Benedictine. And she kept saying, I respect you, I respect you, I respect you. Here's the thing, no, we're doing it our way. Eventually, she got it done her way. But the building, for example, doesn't reveal anything about her as a legislator, as writing a rule. Nothing. Isn't that extraordinary? It reveals other things about her, but it doesn't reveal that. And there are other stories as well. How did she make herself like Christ? It's hard to find things in here that point that out. They're there, but you have to know where to look. Even if you can't go there physically, this little book will help you learn a lot about this woman and why she's really highly significant, especially in the Franciscan movement, but I think particularly for the church at large. So I hope you can buy it someday and really enjoy reading and learning about her.
I read the book, and I will tell you, it's excellent. It's almost like an evolving story of St. Clare through the Basilica itself. It's really a fabulous book. I highly encourage it. It's a great read. I wasn't in Assisi, but I certainly read the book with a cup of coffee nearby. So thank you, Joe. It's a wonderful piece for all of us. And thank you, Joe, for being with us and telling us these 5 facts about a wonderful lady, Clare of Assisi.
Happy to be with you. Happy feast day.
Buona festa.